Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Soup Flipper Podcast, episode 2. Today we'll be souping some flips. So Justin, Genshin Impact, tell me everything.
Well, I've only started it, and I've just touched like the very first part of the. I've only entered the first town. It's as we were discussing before. It is pretty similar to Breath of the Wild, but there are actually very
That's
different
not even like a
mechanics.
bad thing though. Breath of the Wild's good. Like I
Yeah,
wouldn't mind playing Breath of the Wild again.
like yeah, there's a gliding aspect similar to what's it called? Like Breath
Yeah.
of the Wild's glider, but they use it for combat while Breath of the Wild didn't, and I think that's just very interesting.
There are some pretty fancy Breath of the Wild combat things you can do.
There are like using using trees and timed bombs to send yourself just flying.
Yeah. I like the thing you do where you like hop on a bomb and then you bounce off of it and go in the air and then you can like freeze
No,
time and do
so
the
what you do
thing.
is you throw a bomb, you throw the second one, and then the explosion. You set off the explosion to the first one, causing the second one to go off, propelling you at twice the speed.
Right. I'm weeding my garden. What's your opinion on weed, Justin?
I think marijuana is a people should too much. Like it's very helpful. Like
Yeah,
I see every reason for why it should be legalized. It's very helpful for some people. Um,
right.
People use it not even just for the oh I want to get high. Like I know people that use it for stress. I know that people that use it for pain. Like
Yeah, my
there are
sister has one
plenty,
of those.
yeah, there are plenty of people who use marijuana as needs, not as wants.
Right.
And while we are working towards legalizing it for the needs, I still also believe that the wants should also be satiated, I guess is the word.
Yeah.
Like because like you can't there's no reason to limit someone from something that's not harmful in any way.
Yeah.
Like
I'm cleaning this house by selling everything in it.
um fun fact, the Reagan administration when they were banning marijuana, they even admitted
Oh yeah,
or
that they're targeting.
yeah, they
Yeah.
banned it knowing that it was harmless and that it meant no like there was no real reason besides to target the minorities, the Mexicans and hippies.
Yeah. Yeah, the drug war is definitely a fuck. I think podcast can come out and say drug war a fuck, but
Yeah.
yeah, pretty insane. Pretty insane. Oh, it looks like we have 2 viewers, one of which is a fella named Cameron. 25,000. I don't know who that is, but a kid. Guy has a lot of fucking cobwebs in his house. Lots of cobwebs. This mirror is shit and I'm gonna sell it. Okay, so we've got your opinion on marijuana usage. We have your opinion on um, the drug war, which is also a good opinion to have. What's your favorite kind of soup?
For me, it's a tough one actually. I do like several kinds of soup, but if I had to say my go-to, it would be a creamy tomato bisque.
Creamy tomato bisque.
Yeah.
I can't play Super Smash Brothers. We're recording the podcast. Recording the podcast. Come on, man. We're podding it up. We're in a pod. Well, there was one point when I was cleaning the windows that I did it on purpose, but let me see. There we go. Justin, speak. Say
Yes.
something.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, you're still too quiet. Hold on. I'm gonna boost you up. Audio filters. Add a compressor. Da, 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 da. Okay, try speaking now.
Hello.
All right, there we go. Now he is at a volume, which is something. Okay. Okay, so a creamy tomato bisque.
Yeah.
How would you feel if your creamy tomato bisque, right, like right in the middle
Yep.
of it, there's a piece of raw meat?
raw, like,
Like raw meat.
I'd be unsettled.
Well, that's what you might get with Campbell's brand soups. They have raw meat in them. I will not compromise. They are filled with raw meat. Campbell's, if you want to sue me, get in contact. I don't know where they get the meat from. Like, I think they might be, you know, getting rid of some people in society to get it. I'm not saying Campbell's is cannibals, but Campbell's is cannibals, you know? Justin, what do you think about that?
Cannibals?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I have some heavy sus on them. I
Oh shit, my entire desktop audio just got fucked. Hold on. Okay, try speaking now. Oh. Oh,
just,
okay, I can hear you.
while there is, I guess, a small basis to believe that just behind the raw beef, there's no real tangible evidence that it's human meat.
Okay, but like, it's human meat. Come on, I'm just saying what everybody's thinking. It's humans.
Like, I want to believe it, but until it's proven, I'm gonna stand by it.
Okay, so you want me to bring you a tin can of Campbell's soup with a human toe in it? I can do that.
I would rather. Campbell is by far not my favorite soup at all. I would rather have something homemade. A tomato, like, even any soup that you make yourself is, like, it's more satisfying.
What if you
Like,
use meat? Humans. Human
but
meat.
that's while the act of being a cannibal is not illegal, the act of acquiring meat through murder is.
Right.
So unless you can, and you cannot get human meat through means of going to a morgue, they're not just going to be like, oh yeah, let me just give you this cut up piece of meat that we've already filled with chemicals.
So we can grow synthetic organs, right? We can grow like kidneys now. Humans can do that.
But is it not technically, like, if it's not synthetic, would that not technically make it plant-based, which would not make it meat?
Well, no, like it's still meat. We're not giving people kidneys made out of leaves. It's just grown weird. Say you can grow like a human calf. Would you eat it?
I wouldn't say no.
All right, perfect. So, if I tell you that Campbell's soup products are taking human calves. Oh, we have a question from a viewer.
Mm-hmm.
Question from a viewer. He wants your opinion on the emote Soggy A, which if you haven't seen, I'll send to you real quick so that you can learn. Very important viewer questions. Hold on, Soggy A emote. Jesus fuck, I can't use Google. Alright, so Soggy A emote. It's a critical emote, and I can't find it to pull it up, so you'll just have to see it in the stream.
Oh, I'm not watching this stream.
Oh, that's fine. I didn't expect you to be, but I'll describe it for you, right? So it's a critical emote. It's it's like the face of critical, right? But there are two arms coming off of it, and they're like buff.
Ooh. You know, knowing that it's critical, I'm behind it.
Okay, cool. Alright. After I clean this window, the house will be clean, and it'll be time for, you know, the makeover. Okay, so you would eat a human calf, though, right? Like
synthetic.
Okay.
I would never eat from the physical being of a human.
Okay, so like, what if they asked you to?
I would tell them no. That's some bullshit that I don't need.
Okay, but so there's this drink in Canada at this bar that's in the Klondike region of Canada, right? And one of their drinks is called, like, I think it's a sour sour toe cocktail. And so one of the components of the drink is that there's a toe in it, a human toe. You're not allowed to eat the toe or to lick it or bite it or kiss it or anything, but you sip around it. And you have to. Like, you can't take the toe out. You want that drink?
No. I think things like feet fetish are gross.
No, it's not sexual. There's just like a frozen toe in it.
Yeah, but why else would someone want a drink with a frozen toe if they didn't have some subliminal fetish towards feet?
I would take the drink, and I don't like feet. I just think it's neat that there's a toe in a drink, like.
No. Sorry, that's a no for me.
All right, would not drink the toe drink. Good to know. Good to know. I'm about to spend all of my money on a door, but it's a pretty good door, so like, I think it's A+. I need to make major decisions about how we're renovating this house. The bathroom can pretty much stay, but I'm gonna want to tear up the tiling. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this room because there are only like 3 rooms, right? You have the bathroom, you have the main area, and you have another room. I feel like this other room should be like the sleeping closet where you go to sleep. And this room over here should be the main like living and cooking area. Like everything gets done in here. Although if this is for like one person, we could make this area the bedroom and this area like a kitchenette. I think we'll do that. Kitchens are fun. Gun to your head. Would you, if someone gave you like a human calf, right, and it's already all cut up and it just looks like beef, would you prepare a dish for someone using it at gunpoint?
Knowing it's a human calf?
Yes.
No, I would never feed that to anyone.
But like it'll shoot you.
I would.
Okay.
To
Okay.
me, that's like a. I'm not super 100% religious, but to me, in my eyes, that is a grave sin that no one can take back.
Okay,
And
that makes sense.
I would never force that upon anyone.
Okay, cool. What if it's a toe and someone gave you the toe willingly, and they're just like, "Hey, man, can you make me a drink with this? Would you do it?"
It depends if they also pay, like. I would never give it to them just for like, hey, here's a free toe. Make me a drink, please. I could never, like, now if someone says, hey, here's a toe, now here's $100, make me a drink, I'd be like, all right,
Okay.
I guess so.
Okay, good to know. We have a viewer saying that they want people to eat them. I'm willing. Please, God, I need this.
Oh no, I'm very concerned for them.
Would you eat the viewer? Oh wait, no, we already got your opinion on that. You would not eat people, even if you really had to. Okay, so my question is like, how would you feel if like you're married to this girl for like 5 years, right? 5 years you're married, it's a great marriage, it's wonderful, and you've just had a baby son, right?
Yeah.
And she tells you, hey, we're having a kid, I'm really happy. You should know though, when I was 5 years old, I was lost in the mountains of Wisconsin. Wisconsin doesn't have any mountains, but she was lost in the mountains of Wisconsin, and she had to eat her baby brother, and it's been years, and she's finally gotten over it, but she just wanted you to know. Like, are you divorcing her?
No. Because
Okay.
that's a matter of survival. And while that is a horrible thing to do, like, it's still a matter of survival. Like, they were forced into that.
Right.
So like, I would never be like, oh, you've done something horrible. You didn't need to eat them. You could have, like, if there was someone who had like a child
Mhm.
who, in the matter of the wilderness, they have no chance of survival. And while it's a mean thing to say, they are not quite as big a contributor to something like society. While as I, who can possibly change something in while my community or just my local government or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. A valid point. So how would you feel if I told you that Campbell Soups? We lost a viewer. They don't. Okay, so one of the viewers has a question. What would you do if I ate your child?
I would. I feel like would have the right to respond violently, and by violently, I mean with violent force and intent to kill.
Okay. Okay. I'm vibing with it. Violent force and intent to kill. What if like you had a baby, right? You had a baby with your cannibal girlfriend, and you're both very happy about it, right? But then, you have your brother-in-law, and your brother-in-law wants to take your baby and go out into the woods and have like a surviving contest, and they want to teach him how to survive and like be really cool and stuff. And only one of them comes back, and it's not your baby, but your brother, like, he had to do it because he would die.
Seeing as in this scenario, I am a cannibal, I would be okay with it because
Okay.
again, it's a matter of survival.
Right.
But otherwise, me personally, I would not be able to stand by that.
Okay, good. So I'm decorating the kitchen, and I'm getting a fridge, right? And I'm wondering, like, there's a viewer question: can I eat your baby? Can I eat your baby?
No.
Okay, cool. Fridges are expensive, right?
Yeah.
Just really fucking expensive. Oh, I hate how this looks. This is so ugly. It's just a mini fridge. It's a fucking mini fridge. I don't want a mini fridge. Trump dies, right? So Trump dies in the hospital.
Yep.
Is that a night to pour out the hard liquor or the soft liquor?
Personally, soft liquor.
Okay.
While because I'm gonna be pouring out a drink over the death of someone, not over the possibilities of our next not world leader, personal leader. Because like while like just because someone like Pence might become the president, that doesn't mean that I should mourn that over the death of someone as
Right,
important
okay.
as the president.
Okay,
I'm
I
gonna
vibe
give him
with
the
it.
I'm gonna give him the respect he deserves as the president, not because he did good things or what he's done for this country, just because he made it to that power.
We're welcoming one of our viewers onto the interview real quick. Should be here 5-10 minutes. In 5 or 10 minutes, I mean. He has the ability to join, but I don't know if he knows that. Let's find out. He doesn't seem to be joining. I'm gonna finish up this kitchenette.
I didn't the interview channel.
Oh, hold on, you're a bit quiet. Okay. Welcome to the House Flipper podcast. So when do you eat a child?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You gotta try something at least, for the first time,
I mean, to each their own.
You
Yeah,
never
man.
know if you never know if you'll like the taste. You never know if you'll like grow to enjoy the taste of people.
Okay. Have you eaten anyone before?
No.
Ever? Not once?
Have you ever thought about it?
Yeah, have you
Oh
ever
yeah.
have
Well,
you
then, like,
Who hasn't?
Okay, it's honest, it's bold, it's what we're all thinking but no one's saying. Wait, did you just say who hasn't eaten a
no, who hasn't thought about
Oh, who has okay. Sorry about that. I was a little distracted. Um Wow. Okay, that's bold. How much do you think, like, if you like to pay for human meat, how much are you gonna pay for
I don't pay for it. I get it. Uh, yeah.
it? You don't pay for it, you get it?
Hmm.
That's interesting.
I get it myself.
Where Yeah, where I think we
That's classified information.
I think we need I think we need a security. Oh god. Okay. We're safe. I had security escort him off. Oh god. Oh god, he killed them. He killed them all.
Oh.
He killed them all.
Oh.